have to win to be taken seriously.
The National Basketball Association and your Washington Wizards are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any distracting
Oh, say does that star...
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sport. Well, this last stretch of the season could be the final NBA games for some of the aging stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, you know, I made it 19 years in the league, and at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had.
And a storyline for MP over this stretch of the season. He's trying to outperform against his matchup each time out. We know that when MP executes that, it can be a pivotal aspect of the team's success.
Well, we've seen how motivated MP gets to win the individual matchup night in and night out. Whoever's across from him, he wants to get the best of him. And he's been doing a nice job of it. It's given MP a lift, and it gets all his teammates pumped up too. Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
So the Houston 5 right now. Amen Thompson out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Shepard, and it's Money in at the 2. The Rockets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Driving in. Ooh, powers down with both hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And we're about a minute into the first.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
First team foul.
Now Gibson, right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Pass to McCain. The shot, no good. Good D by Şengün. Here's Money. And he dunks it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And it's Shepard missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
On the wing, Thompson. He picked up 10 in his last game. Fires in the triple.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now here's Gibson. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Gibson. Shoots over Shepard. Gibson, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And the Wizards on the break. Here's McCain. And he lays it in on the break. McCain's gotten his second bucket on the night.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And here's Gibson. Pass to Clark. Shoots over Şengün. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here's Shepard. Fires from deep. Drains the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Wizards trail by 7. Here's McCain. He's got 5. Clark with the screen. With the step back. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. A nice shot by McCain.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Shepard. The shot, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Gibson, no good. Houston leading by 7. Here's Thompson. And McCain pulls it down. Washington has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Brooks. Pass to Shepard. Shoots from 12. And that one's good. Shepard's got 5 now.
The assist, number 7.
The Wizards have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter.
The Wizards trail by 12. They've got Andrew Nembhard, and it's Carrington in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing! Man, he's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Ooh, poked away. Here's Money. Uses the glass on the layup. 12 points for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Washington has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Carrington. Wing shot on the way. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston leading by 16. Here's Money. Here's Terry. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Terry's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Valentine. Will it go? Money grabs the miss. Money's got 4 rebounds now. With the floater. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
Pass to Şengün. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Washington. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
First free throw is good. Good on both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Money. 4-3. Şengün, that's good. Şengün's got 8.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Carrington. Here's McCain. He's got 11. Washington again can't hit.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Şengün, no good. Wizards trail by 18. Here's Carrington. Gets the 3 to fall. 7 points in the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Şengün. Not going to go that time.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Celtics had a nice performance. He dropped 24 points and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He had more than his fair share of ink on the scoreboard. I'm sure he wants to repeat that tonight too, guys.
All right, Ali, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Clark is checked in for Washington. Gibson comes in for Nembhard. Pass to Shepherd. Here's Terry. The 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Clark. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Valentine's checked in for Washington. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Money. Brooks outside. 5 to shoot. And here's Shepherd for 3. Hits the trifecta. Shepherd's got 8.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at half.
So it's Houston now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
I think it's fair to say we know how this probably is going to shake out, but crazier things have happened.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Rockets.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the... Here's McCain. So the Rockets 5 now. We've got Alperen Şengün. Dillon Brooks is out there with Thompson. Then it's Shepherd, and it's Money in at the shooting guard position. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. The 3 from Thompson, and Houston another 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Stolen by Thompson. 3 on 3. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. He's got 7.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Pass to McCain. And here's Gibson. The rebound by Shepherd.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Off the mark there with a 3. The Wizards trail by 17. Now here's Dosunmu. Brooks defending. Pass to Clark. To the paint. Here's McCain. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. McCain's got 16 points now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
They get it back. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And Washington has possession. 15-point game. It's off to Philadelphia after this game, where they'll face the 76ers. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Defended by Thompson. Clark, the pass to Gibson. 6 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. McCain's shot is off.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Pulls it from the corner, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Thompson's got 7 points for the quarter.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Dosunmu can't hit.
trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Into the lane.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. The Wizards trail by 19. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's McCain. From outside, off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Thompson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Wizards have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Gibson with it. He's got 9. Pass to McCain to stop the run. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Money. It's rebounded by Washington.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Back to Gibson. Here's McCain. Launches it. On target from range. McCain's got 5 points now this quarter.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
The 3 is up. Thompson pulls it in.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Difficult situation for Washington. Now Gibson. Down low. Şengün with a steal. Here's Money. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Money's got 18. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Houston?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers, and then scoring on the other end.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, want to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And Washington making a change here. Valentine's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. The Rockets on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. From the arc. It's rebounded by Washington. Gibson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Shepherd. Brooks outside. Here's Money. 18 points for him. Here's Shepherd. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 ball. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Pass to Clark. Here's McCain. 21 points in the game. And the new group getting ready for the Rockets. Augustine, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Hachimura comes in for Brooks. Whitmore's checked in for Thompson. And Anthony subbed in for Shepherd. Inside. And there's the rejection. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Money. Takes the three. It doesn't go for him. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that,
Great win tonight, MP. Drink plenty of fluids. Win the swamp tonight.